Hello there, how are we all? So today's live is about mapping the eyebrows, so how you would shape them, or map them out, ready to shape them, or even to fill them in. My eyebrows aren't particularly thick. I'm still stuck in the 90s with my eyebrows. I personally don't think thick eyebrows suit me. But it is, the way I do it is basically to avoid the thick slugs that some people tend to have. I don't know if it's something they like that look, or whether they just don't know how to map their eyebrows properly. This is probably, I might have to get a little bit closer so you can actually see. The lighting's not great today, as it's a nice dull day. Didn't start off like that though. It's nice and sunny this morning. Anyway, let's get started. So in a post previous to this, so yesterday evening's post, I had mapped out one of my eyebrows in black eyeliner. I wouldn't suggest that you actually go out like that. But it is literally, my process is literally a 3-step process. When you go to a therapist or to a tattooist or someone like that, they obviously map them out. There's a lot more steps to their mapping. This is something really basic that you are able to follow and do at home. So literally where you would start is you would start here. Now with this, I do have eyebrows that are not the same, they're definitely not twins. This one's slightly higher because I have a scar. For some reason, it's always, since I cut my eyebrow, it's always been a little bit higher. I think it just accentuates that. I need a matching scar this side, don't I? I don't. It was very nice. So, with the first step, I'm just going to load up with some eyebrow powder. So it's literally, I'm just using a light coloured powder, if you can see it, which is that one, which is something I use daily. And you would literally, to get the point where you would start, you can use a makeup brush, and this is just an eyeliner. I'm going to have to look in the mirror because I can't see. I don't even have to switch the light on, just at the starting point. So you can see that's where I should start. Sometimes that's not the case. My eyebrows are generally, the hair, my eyebrows are slightly further apart. You do them how you think you want your eyebrows to look. I'm just showing you basically the way that you can map them if you want to. So that's step 1. Now step 2 is the arch. It's usually like the centre of your eye. Like I say, because I've got a scar, my scar is actually on the arch, which is there. So you've got 1 step, 2 steps, and then where your eyebrow end is literally at the bottom of your nose, and using a brush or a pencil, whatever, to the outer corner of your eye. And that's roughly where it should end. So you can see there the 3 steps, 1, 2, 3. And then there is also, I think there can be 7 steps altogether, or definitely 5 just for basic eyebrow mapping. So then your next one would be the point under here. You would draw lines across there, so you join 1 up to 2, and same underneath. And then again the other way around. Obviously this makes it quite blocky, so you're getting straight lines as opposed to angles. I don't tend to do straight lines, so my eyebrows naturally curve, so I stick to my natural eyebrow line. And then you do the same going back. and at the top as well if you want to. And then you fill them in. If you're mapping them for the first time, so you've never ever had them waxed, plucked, never took any tweezers to them, and would be the best way to do it is to use a liquid eyeliner pen or the brush, or a pencil coal eyeliner, and then map them in that way, then pluck them. Or if you wanted to, you could dye them first, then map them, then pluck them, whichever way around you want to do it. It's, you know, I don't think there's really any set way of doing it. It's what you feel comfortable doing yourself. So I'm just going to literally fill in my eyebrows. Now that is very, very basic. I don't tend to have the straight lines in mine. I have more curvy eyebrows. Now this is if you want to map them, if you want to add a bit of shape in. You can get stencils as well, so you can buy stencils, and they are great as long as it matches your eyebrow shape. If it doesn't, then you could end up with eyebrows that are a lot thicker or very misshaped. So just be careful when you do use the eyebrow pencils, stencils, sorry, even. That's what I'm trying to thought them. So then going to the other side, so you've got your step 1, step 2, and step 3. And then, so I don't tend to use the straight line, so I will curve them. These are, I'm doing these a little bit thicker than I would normally, just so that you can see, because my lighting's very poor today. I don't want to put the light on as well, because that gives a completely different look to the video. So my eyebrows are a lot darker and a lot thicker than they would normally be, because I have pulled them in. So I am just going to put this bit of eye makeup remover in there. If you make a mistake on your eyebrows, it's quite simple. Take some eye makeup remover and just tidy them up a little bit. So I'd probably only have them this dark if I was wearing dark makeup and I was going out, because this is far too dark for swimming when I take the boys swimming later. But it's giving you just a very, very basic way of mapping your eyebrows in 3 simple steps. I hope this has helped you. Any questions, then please ask, pop me a message, and I'll get back to you. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening, and afternoon even, because we're not quite evening yet. Bye!